Alright, I'm going to provide a little bit of review of my Grizzly G055LX bandsaw. I've had it for a couple months now, about 6 months now. I think I got it back around June. Recently just received in the mail the riser kit that had been back ordered and got that installed and everything. Well, we'll start with the top. It's got the cast iron wheels. Right out of the box, everything was well balanced. Really didn't have to do any adjustments. They were coplanar and everything with each other, so I didn't have to put the washers into it to bring one wheel in or out or anything like that. Literally, like I said, when I originally set it up, had no vibrational issues or anything like that to worry about. The fit, as you can see, the fit and finish on the saw is very, very good. Even for something, it's made overseas somewhere, but they still do a good job of it. Paint's nice, doesn't chip off anywhere like that. Cast iron was real nice and flat. It was packaged in a lot of Cosmoline, which took a while to clean off, but it's understandable. I'd rather have that than have a rusted table come in, Standard features of your normal Delta 14-inch clone saw, except for this one has a rack and pinion style adjustable upper blade guard and guide and everything, which is nice. Quick release tensioner up here, another nice feature of it, so I don't have to constantly turn this to back off the blade when I want to have it sit and everything. It also has detents that kind of lock it in place. Really, really nice, handy feature. Like I said, everything is well machined. It fits great together. I didn't have to tap out any holes or rethread anything to make it work correctly. The riser kit was a slight pain in the butt to put together by myself. Definitely recommend having two people to do that, mainly because the top part of the saw is awkward and trying to put the bolt in down here becomes difficult. The switch is a good quality switch, easily accessible, no doubts that it's going to last a long time. Comes with a nice sliding T-style fence that's adjustable for blade drift if you so use it for that. You can put the scale on the front fence guide if you need to. As you can see, it slides real nicely, doesn't hit on anything. It's also easily detachable, so you can get it out of the way. The table will also itself tilt up 45 degrees to the right, like a standard saw. We'll go down here to the bottom part of the cabinet. Open that up. As you can see, another cast iron wheel. And on the left side blade guard that travels up is where I've installed the lower blade brush. I would consider this a must-have for any bandsaw, as it cleans the wheel off as it comes around. Helps keep buildup from happening on this lower wheel. Down here we can see where I've modified the dust collection system. Just made a basic box that kind of fits around the lower trunnion screws here. That allows me to put a 2-inch port. Yeah, 2-inch port right here, or 2.5 or whatever size it, I don't remember. Right by the lower blade guards. Can't really see it too well. There's actually some clear plexiglass there, so I can actually see my lower blade guard bearings in there, make sure everything's adjusted correctly. And it easily comes off if I just loosen the 2 bottom trunnion screws. The other one here, and the whole assembly will come off. On the back side for dust collection, I just have a 4-inch to 2-inch Y collector here. I also put this blast gate here. Adjusting this allows me to tune how much force is coming through this one and still allows suction to go through here. Allows you to really balance out how the air flows through the saw, and from there on it just goes into my dust collection system, which is back there in the corner. Plumbs up and around and over. I have the saw on a mobile base, which is a necessity in my little shop, because if you could tell, I don't have a lot of room to work with. It's kind of tight in here at times. Moving this thing around to get larger pieces onto my workbench is a must. Right now, blade-wise, I have a 3/16 of an inch Timberwolf blade in here. I believe it is a 10 teeth per inch blade. Works great for everything I do right now. However, I am looking to get into a resawing blade, possibly 1/2 inch, 3/4. Not really sure there yet. Alright, that's a quick overview of everything on it. Got my Allen keys up here that I use for adjusting the blade guards. Stuck them on a little magnet. It's also a rip off a piece of paper I use for adjusting the the guides, make sure everything clears properly. So now that we've gone over it, I'll go ahead and fire it up so you can hear how quiet and smooth it is. And you know, I'll actually do a test cut through some, let's see, I got a scrap piece of 1/4 inch Baltic birch here that I can tear up a little bit. So let me go and adjust this upper blade guard to the right height. There we go. Make sure that we're tensioned. Yeah, we're good there. Blade guard is set properly so I don't actually hit anything. And let's go ahead and fire it up. As you can see, it's very, very quiet. Very, very well balanced. There's hardly any vibration that I can feel on the table. And this the Timberwolf blade is excellent. Even through, I've cut 3/4 inch ply with it and doesn't hesitate one bit through it. And it allows me to do finer scroll saw type cuts. As you can see, makes nice little turns and everything. No effort, doesn't bind, and everything like that. So, that's my review of this saw. I find it to be an overall great value. I'm sure it'll last me for years to come. And thanks for watching.